I'm starting with a Temco TMC 5263 size 12. I've debarbed the hook, and I've got a brass copper bead, 4.0 millimeter or 5/32. We're going to start by adding our lead. You do the number of wraps. I'm using a smaller size, so I'm going to do 3, 4. And I'm going to use my pinchers to clip it off. And you notice I've left a little room between the lead and the bead head. And there's a reason for that. I'm going to have all my tied off materials in there, and I'm going to build up a hot orange collar. While tiling it, I'm going to use black thread. I'm going to secure my lead in the area that I want. Go back. I'm going to cut off the tag end. And I'm using flaming orange marabou for the tail. See if you can see this. It's pretty fancy. I'm going to take this section here off. Okay, we're going to tie this on. I'm going to tie it right on. I'll tie it back a little ways. And I'll try to trim off this garbage or this excess. Remember, try not to cut your thread. Okay, now that I've got it tied down, I'm going to sort of measure this. What I do is I pull it up like this, hold it here, and I like a little past the head, so I pinch off those long fibers and bring it back, and it's got a nice fuzzy tail. It's got a nice fuzzy tail. Now I'm going to take some crystal flash, and I'm using a copper color. I'm taking 2 strands. I double over by my thread and put the 2 strands in. Come back. I'm going to get 2 more strands. Put it on my thread, double it over in the middle, and bring it to the other side. Now, as you see, it's longer. I guess you can't see that it's longer, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to make this just a little bit longer than my marabou tail and trim off the excess. Okay. Now I'm going to add on a brown hackle feather. And I'm going to take my medium copper tinsel and add a piece of that on. I'm going to bring my thread up to the front. A lot of people will use a rotary vise for this, but I'm going to do it by hand so all my fly stays in focus. I'm creating the body with this chenille. Let's bring it up here. I want to put 3 times. I want to capture that chenille with my thread and bring it into the front a couple times. Trim off the excess. And trying to make even turns. To get to the front, I'm going to tie off my feather. Put 3 behind, a couple in front, trim the feather, now I'm going to whip finish. Cut my thread, orange collar. It's a flaming fire color, orange. Cut off the tag end. And build up a collar. We'll finish. I like to use a little of Dave's Flex Cement, my own variety, my own version of that on the threads. And that is the chili pepper. Thank you for watching.